danger.
She's in more danger if you go.
I don't care about the plagues that mumble lava rain from the sky.
You care about this. Read this. And thou shalt know the signs of blood from water, vipers from the rivers, lava from the soil, ice rain from the sky.
Fire across the water must seem to see.
Firstborn that calls the city home. Mind, every moment your family spends together takes us one step closer to our deadness. You can see there isn't much more left until the end. I'm sorry. That's not that.
tell me. Little wolf. Are you ready? I am. The promise always and forever. It anchored you, filled you, grounded you for 1,000 years. Remember that love. The bond. Open the red door. Let it all back in. What you did to me. You set my course. No. Let it all back in. You knew that your secret betrayal was the cause of everything I became. No.
What's happening?
He's remembering.
You're hurting me.
So we can't stop now. Maybe we gotta keep going. Remember the bond. Always and forever.
Elijah, stop! Stop!
Remember your family. Remember Haley. What the hell just happened?
I looked into the prophecy, and as far as I can tell, it's real. Every moment our family spends together leads us one step closer to our death.
The decision we made to take the power from her was to save her life. I had no idea it would ruin her in this way.
She's in her room, searching for a spell that doesn't exist, to fix a problem that can't be solved. I feel like I can't do anything right today. Just feel so
Powerless.
Listen, we're gonna be heading to the bayou in a few minutes. Are you?
I'll be gone. I'll check in from the road.
Klaus, there's something you should know. Marcel and Vincent decided to take Elijah up on his offer.
They what?
And I don't disagree. All of this happened because Elijah doesn't know who he is.
Well, that's the point. He doesn't know. He doesn't have any idea of the damage he's wrought. If he finds out, it'll destroy him. Either way, we've lost him. I was trying to save him from himself.
I'm so sorry. But it's too late.
Goodbye, Fran.
to him? Why isn't he waking up?
This didn't have anything to do with us. It's some dark magic on the body. It's like his mind isn't even in there.
What do you mean, like someone took him?
Yeah.
Who?
We could ask you that same question. It ain't like your mama ain't have access to witches, right?
My mother is dead.
Yeah, but her minions live on.
I had nothing to do with this.
All right, fair enough. But you better hope that he wakes up in time to clear your name and to get you this.
I could be dead by then.
Sounds like a personal problem.
You hate me, and you don't even know me.
No, we know all we need to know. Your mother infected the city with her backward thinking. She came from my family, and she murdered my friend. If Elijah doesn't wake up in time, just consider yourself another one of Greta's innocent victims. Open it.
I know how much that you've lost over all these years trying to get our family back together. And I know that you think that there's nothing else that we can do. But I believe that there is. There has to be. We have to save each other. We have to save always and forever. You've taught me most of what I know about magic, and if you're up for it, I'd really like your help figuring it out.
Anything you need.
Do you think that I could,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Freya?
Keep going.
I got on the plane as soon as I heard this.
People will forget the things you said, forget the things you did, but no one ever forgets the way you made them feel. Haley Marshall made me feel like I was part of a family. And when the realities of this life became too much to bear, we shouldered them together. We laughed. We cried. When I failed, she lifted me up. And when I succeeded, she danced by my side. And she did that for all of us. No one will ever be able to replace her or heal the pain we feel at her loss. But we can honor her with our actions and with our words. We can love each other the way she would have wanted us to love. Goodbye, Mom.
here?
Yes, I can. Just for a moment. Our family has infinite struggles ahead, but right now I need to be here. My daughter.
Things are probably going to get ugly.
Let's pack it in, everyone. Take shelter.
Fix this for us.
I hope that you do.
Fire reach wind. We should go.
Just one more minute. I love you.
I love you too.
You stay away from me.
Believe me, I'm not here because I enjoy the pleasure of your company. There's no way out. We're trapped here.
Cannot be buried. Instead, in boxes above the ground, the dead cluster together. When a man passes on, his family tomb is cracked open. Old bones are shoved aside to make room for fresh remains. Bloodlines rot, entangled. The houses are that way too. Layer upon layer of peeling paint, hiding little tragedies. Scorch marks from the fires, waterlines on wallpaper. These are the tombs of the living, wherein we rot alongside memories of our dead. Crowded with people who have failed and those who have failed us. We are forced to struggle with those we love.
Every last exit is sealed. I'm thinking about jumping down. I already tried it. I landed in the world's most pretentious wine cellar.
You sorted it by vintage. You don't remember, do you? I thought Marcel was intent on retrieving your memories.
He was. He failed. I still remember absolutely nothing, and Antoinette is dying.
Is she? Right, yes, I'd forgotten.
What the hell are we doing here? What is this place? This is dangerous, you and I here together.
We're not actually here together, are we? Not physically, at least. It's called a chambre de chasse. It's a magical mental prison designed to resemble our home. But don't worry, there's always a way out, a game or a riddle.
How do we solve this riddle?
We don't do anything. We're square, you and I. You got him killed, and Antoinette will die because of me. would hate to upset that delicate balance. So I'm going to find my way out. And you're on your own.
Who's there? Show yourself!
Oh, Nick. Always so dramatic.
Rebecca.
Oh, bloody hell. My least favorite recurring nightmare.
I was in Corsica, drowning my sorrows about Haley when I suddenly dropped. What I wouldn't give to spend just a decade without being dragged into a godforsaken chambre de chasse.
I suppose you were in a board meeting.
I was waiting for my wife to come home from work. Once again, ripped from complete contentment for this. I suppose that's the obvious. Piss off any witches lately?
Actually, my current enemies are a group of hate mongers who see myself and my daughter as abominations to the vampire race.
The bigoted undead. Well, that's new. They must have a witch for hire.
Our witch has spent enough time here to replicate every detail. This is Elijah's prized Cheval Blanc.
The culprit may be closer to home. A witch who knows the compound well and who doesn't trust you to stay away from Elijah. Someone who would risk everything to save New Orleans from plagues.
Vincent.
On the bright side, he never harm hope. You, on the other hand, I expect he'll be shipping your bodies to the four corners of the world. All of our bodies? He isn't here, is he?
He is.
I think it might have found a way out of here. This wasn't here before. What is it?
It's representational magic. I expect their keys, one for each of us, hidden somewhere meaningful. Somewhere connected to who we are.
And for those of us who don't remember who we are, I'll give Antoinette your regards.
Door won't open unless all 5 locks are released. The only way out is together.
Elijah, if we're to get through this without bloodshed, I recommend that you go to the corner of the house furthest from Nick. Come on, follow me.
Split up. We need to turn this place upside down. I only just promised my grieving daughter I wouldn't abandon her again. I can't be stuck here.
Ominous weather. It's an indication of what's actually happening in New Orleans. Open class from the same city. The resulting consequence is leaking into this reality. This might jog your memory. This is all the junk you deemed as worthy of preserving. Ring any bells?
Now, Klaus came to visit me at my bar in France. Rebecca, too. You didn't.
You and I have never really had much in common besides our dashing good looks. And you and Freya more or less murdered my wife, so... The journals. Now, they may contain information about what represents you. Somewhere amongst the martyrdom and self-righteousness.
Wait. Could I ever apologize to you for what I did?
In your peculiar way, I suppose. But what matters is that I got her back. Not everybody is so lucky.
This is your family's house. What the hell happened here?
The battle, obviously. They lost, I won. The world is right again. Why don't you find a bedroom? Preferably one that hasn't been contaminated by myself and this grim pests.
I'm not staying here. This isn't a home. This is a war zone.
You see that crest? My heir belongs here. What you want is of no consequence.
Cop, I can be your hostage, or we can try and be better than that. For our child, we can try and make her feel safe.
I'll have someone clean this up. Why don't you take Cole's room? It has a fireplace.
Cop, I want to believe that this baby means something to you. I want to believe in you. Don't let us down. Hey, it's done. I think we've established that there's no key in the crest.
Thing was a relic, anyway. Damn it! I gotta go now. Hey! What game is Vincent playing?
This has nothing to do with Vincent. We gotta get out of here. The city is about to wash away. She's out of her damn mind.
Who? Russell! Who put you here?
It was Hope. Hope is responsible for all of this. Ivy was telling Vincent and me all about the latest prophecy when a hurricane showed up off the coast out of nowhere.
Plunging from the waters, the final curse before the firstborns die.
I went to go find you guys. Hope was at St. Anne's. She had Klaus and Elijah's bodies laid out on the floor. She's gathering up all of you to take back the power that's been split up inside of you.
She can't do that. He'll destroy her. That was the whole point.
She threw me in here when I tried to stop her. I can't leave until you guys find your keys.
Well, she can't find my body. It's halfway across the world.
She has help. I created hybrids with her blood. They're sire to her. They'll do anything she asks. She'll take the power back. She'll end the curses, she'll keep the firstborn safe, and then my daughter, as we know her, will be forever lost to darkness.
What's my relationship like with your daughter?
The irony of you expressing an interest in family.
Listen, I got nothing to go on here. You help me, we all get out of here.
The day she was born, you gave her this. She needs a name, Haley.
Zoe. Caitlin. Catherine.
God, no.
I never knew I could love something so much. And honestly, it feels awful. Like it might kill me.
It nearly did. Sorry, the beginning of her life was so violent.
It's not your fault, Klaus. I know that you fought for us.
You know, when Elijah thought you were dead, he said we'd lost our family's only hope.
My daughter.
something against literature.
Well, these are the collective works of William Shakespeare. Love, power, betrayal. How to thrive in the Michelson clan 101. Davina and I sent these to Hope on her 9th birthday.
How is Davina? She doesn't call much these days.
Well, that's how normal families work. You learn what you can, and then you grow up. Join a cult, start a rock band, find love, make your family.
Doesn't that fly in the face of always and forever?
You know, to think I spent 1,000 years dying to be a part of that vow.
What changed?
I met a girl. Voila. 4 more keys to go.
Why would your book of plays be in the music room?
Kids are messy?
Yeah, but this room doesn't even exist anymore. There was a storm, everything was damaged. That was at least a century ago. Hope's never even seen this room.
It doesn't feel real yet. I've always been jealous of her. I was jealous when I saw her with her. I was jealous when she got married. I guess I'm even jealous that she's dead.
Wow, that's morbid. Freya, I'm trying to sort out a puzzle. Yeah, a shard of shards of this size would be constructed from the depth of memory, right? But there's a room here that hasn't existed for a century, and Hope would have never seen it.
Oh, that's impossible.
Knocked out by a storm. The music room. Oh, I brought you there during the 1914 Christmas party, where we drank. Marcel played Carol of the Bells. Niklaus stabbed me in the heart. You remember? Freya, what have you done?
Hope asks for my help.
So you decided to lend a hand in her destruction.
The plagues are nearing their end. All it would take is one more meeting between you to end it all. Something needed to be done.
I was leaving New Orleans when you struck me down.
Who's to say you wouldn't be weak again? Test the limits to lay your eyes on Hope as you did with Elijah.
Don't put this on me. I was trying to protect her. Perhaps I was wrong to have faith in you. Maybe your obligations to family were infringed upon by other plans. Keenan's back, isn't she?
Stop it! Klaus. I have sacrificed everything for you, for Hope. I understand that you are trying to protect her, but that is not what she needs right now.
I'm her father. I decide what she needs and what she doesn't.
Do you? Because while you were gone, I was here with Haley. Hope did everything we ever asked of her. The one time she acted out is because she missed her dad. You want to see what she does with a lifetime of missing both her parents? We have to let her make her own choices.
She's a child.
Her childhood ended 3 days ago when she lost her mother. As long as that magic is inside of you, Klaus, she's as good as orphaned. We've all done dangerous things for family, and we've seen each other through it. Now it's her turn.
You have to stop her.
I was avoiding you.
Look, I gotta ask. How come your pain in the ass brother Cole can be happy with someone he loves, but you can't?
Can this conversation please wait?
To when? I mean, tomorrow you'll be gone, or the world will be on fire.
The world is on fire, Marcel. And right now I need to find this key.
Hope's a teenager with secrets. She knows all the good hiding places. You remember when this room used to be yours?
And I was a love-struck idiot writing you letters.
You hid them in my class, wouldn't find them, but I would.
You know, I used to think I could choose when to love you. You'd leave, and then I'd fall back into the arms of the city. Every time. But that's not working anymore. I love you, Rebecca. I always have, and I always will. The least you can do is tell me why you left me standing alone at City Hall.
Why would you want to be loved by me, Marcel? My family is cursed.
No, bull. Look, I'm not Haley and I'm not Candy, all right? I'm not gonna die on you.
I'm not worried I'm going to kill you. There are far worse ways that I could destroy you.
Oh, I know. You're doing a pretty good job of it right now.
Who knew that an 11-year-old's birthday party could be so exhausting? Oh, she really liked the bike you got her.
Well, she doesn't need to know where it's from.
Look, I can't fix this if I don't know why you two aren't speaking.
Yo.
Well, that's actually why I'm calling. We no longer need to continue having these little chats. You've done a fine job with her, and I trust you'll continue to do such.
You.
Since when do Michelsons bail on each other?
You're not a Michelson.
You.
You've escaped us, Haley. For God's sake, take the win.
I'm not giving up
You.
on you, Klaus.
You.
Cole and I already searched this room, unless you're just here for the trip down memory lane.
There is no memory lane.
That's what I'm told. Though I find it very hard to believe, considering Vincent finished the spell.
Maybe Vincent should find himself a new hobby, because clearly this witchcraft thing isn't working out for him. Either that, whatever memory needed fried my
You.
brain.
You don't remember teaching me how to play the piano in this room? Or welcoming me home from the war in the courtyard? How about exiling me from the city that I built? Or ripping my heart out before dropping my body off a bridge? No. Well, I guess if I were you, I wouldn't want to remember either.
And what are you suggesting here, Marcellus?
Marcellus. I guess something in your memory is working after all. What are you burning?
Ancient history.
You know, you're all the same. You setting fire to your guilt, Rebecca pretending she doesn't love me, and Elijah lying about his memories.
What do you mean?
He just called me Marcellus. Things are creeping in, only nothing of substance. Nothing that hurts. If Elijah doesn't know who he is, it's not because of magic. It's because he doesn't want to remember.
Well, now he's gonna have to. If he wants to save his girlfriend's life.
All right, Hope. Where did you put his key?
day. You remember everything.
Nothing. Oh, I know I was born in a bus stop 7 years ago. Lie. Why would I lie? I want out of here as bad as you.
What's going on?
Our brother has been deliberately repressing his memories to keep us trapped here. I am not your brother.
I didn't ask for any of this.
You most certainly did. It's not like you held a family vote before you decided to erase all of us.
You ever consider the possibility that perhaps you don't even want me back? I mean, it seems to me that I make you all incredibly miserable. We all make each other miserable.
But through it all, we are family, and we made a vow. Always and forever.
I made another vow. And the woman that I pledged my life to is out there, and she is dying. So if you believe in any way that I am your family, then I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Help me.
When Vincent and Marcel were recovering your memories, what did you see?
A white corridor. Long white corridor with a red door. That's where you hide the things you don't want to remember. I mean, you've been doing it for 1,000 years.
Then what happened?
I tried to open the door. That handle was on fire, and it was a searing heat. I mean, I've been in broad daylight without my ring, and I've never, ever experienced any heat like it.
So you know how it feels to have your flesh melt from your bones, have your insides turn to lava, because that pain is the last thing Haley knew. No swift and painless death for her, just raw fire. It's true. And that is what's behind your door. The truth about what you did to the woman you love.
The woman I love is Antoinette.
How can Antoinette possibly hold a candle to Haley with the way that you felt about her? You loved her.
I mean, did I? Did I really? You sure that my feelings weren't simply the product of my ridiculous crusade to try and save you? I have no excuse whatsoever just to maintain that pathetic entanglement. Always and forever.
This storm's escalated. We're running out of time.
And we're wasting it rehashing 10 centuries of separation anxiety. And none of this has anything to do with our vows.
It has everything to do with our vows. Why do you think you never tore Eliza and Haley apart? You knew that Haley would stay close because of Hope, and as long as Eliza was in love with Haley, he would never leave you either.
But he did leave. Elijah was always there for me. Swooping in when my rage got the better of me, setting me on a path to redemption. For 1,000 years he made me need him. My brother was my greatest ally. He was the only one who could give me a chance of being worthy of hope. And he was my best friend. You killed him. And I hate you for that.
You're taking the power from us. There's no stopping it.
It's too late.
I got it.
How did you find it?
Well, Cole's key was in As You Like It. Act 1, Scene 3. Now go we in contempt of liberty, not banishment. Hope knows you can't stay. She's setting you free.
Rebecca, she put yours on the necklace that you gave her.
hidden somewhere safe and secret.
Just like I had her when she was a baby.
Klaus found his and let us Haley wrote to him about hope.
Get on with it.
Elijah has been a lot of things to me over the years. After you ripped my heart out, all you represent to me is death. After what happened to Haley, hope sees you the same way. Your key was in a coffin. In a dungeon.
Come on. Let's be done with my daughter's maze of metaphors.
Now we're in Elijah's mental maze. You know, of all the hells I've had to endure.
The door. What is this hope's revenge?
Right when you thought I'd claim all of my memories, forcing me to accept accountability for all of this. Well, as much as I love a cherry on top of the scheme, I have somewhere else to be.
Leave him here.
He can find his own way out.
We made a vow.
I made a vow to my brother, just the man who got Hope's mother killed.
I thought the same thing about you once. Do you remember how, Mother? Before all of the turmoil, because I do. I remember when she would put flowers in my braid, and I remember when she would sing to us in the morning. And then you killed her.
Why are you bringing this up now?
Because we are capable of doing terrible things, but we are also capable of forgetting.
Shut the door, Elijah! Open it!
Go on, back up. We'll be right behind you. Both of us.
You killed my brother. But you let Haley die. Because despite what you might think, you did love her, not because of some family obsession, because of her. Because she believed in something better for all of us. And because she fought for it when we couldn't. Come on. I don't know who you'll be on the other side of that door, but I know that you can't open it alone. You need me. to cure Antoinette. If what you desire is to let go of your past and build a future with her, then you should go to her.
Need clothes.
We've watched the French Quarter triumph over far worse than this.
There's always a new storm coming.
I want that. A life with context. I want to have children and grow old. I want to die a brittle lady with spots on my hands and clouds in my eyes. But I'll never have that.
We get to have so much more than that. We get to bear witness, to watch history unfold, to see barriers fall, to see the oppressed rise. We get to watch it all together. Isn't that worth it?
That's why you're so great at being a vampire myself. You chose this. But I don't have a choice. I'm cursed and I'm angry. I don't want you to promise to be by my side while I fester. Because I love you myself. That's why I won't let my sadness destroy you. Hope is fine. No fevers, no magical outbursts.
Yeah, I just looked in on her. She's practically comatose.
She's asleep. She deserves the rest. You should be proud of her. Your 15-year-old just saved an entire city, and no one will know to thank her for it.
I said, I need the room.
tread. There'll be bridges for us to mend, but I'll stick through it. Oh, I swear.
Frank! Frank! Come get these boots. Out the way. Turn that back foot, turn that back light out right here. The back is right there. And the other light. God damn. Fuck.
How the hell you do that, Peaches?
Trying to move the goddamn chill, dog. see everything now?
Our family for 7 years has taken its toll on all. On our city, on our home, on our family. The consequences of us being together were grave, but today, thanks to you, we celebrate a new beginning, one in which we have the freedom to stand side by side. And whatever trials may come, we will face them together, as a family, always and forever.
Would you be past my niece?
Of course. So, Rebecca will be back in a few days. She's just tying up some loose ends overseas.
It would be nice to have her here.
It will be good to have all of us under one roof again.
Good morning. Obviously, there's a lot for us to discuss. Oh, let me begin by telling you how to read this morning.
Thanks for breakfast, guys, but I have homework to catch up on.
That's not normal. She's not normal. She lost her mother, Nicholas. I shouldn't have come down here. At least you can claim amnesia, unlike our sister who willingly aided a child in ruining her life.
Hope is not a child.
Did you even consider what absorbing all that magic could do to her?
And what choice did I have?
Deny her. Defy her. We had a plan to keep the dark magic away from her.
A plan that wasn't working.
Yes, well, thanks to you, the magic has her now. So if my daughter should be harmed in any way, shape, or form, I will hold you personally responsible.
Looks like Emmett and his Nightwalkers rode out the storm on your dime. Yeah. Is it wrong that I want to boil everything in bleach? Hey, tell me, what part of I hate everything you stand for do you think gave them the Mi Casa Su Casa vibe?
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't care what you think, or what anybody else thinks, for that matter.
We are deeply disturbed by the increased violence in New Orleans. There was a time not long ago when the species coexisted because there was order in the city, boundaries, everyone knew their place. In an effort to restore stability, the vampires reclaimed the French Quarter as their rightful home. Blah, blah, blah. They're demanding the werewolves move back out to the bayou.
Who?
These idiot vampire purists.
Another good reason I'm glad to get out of New Orleans.
You're leaving?
Yeah, first thing in the morning.
I thought you and Freya were back together at the funeral.
No, I love her. I always will. But she can't actually be with me, so there's always something with her family, and her family's
Complicated.
yeah. She has to be here, and I need to be somewhere in the world where I can make a difference.
You gotta be kidding me.
I know you're there.
I didn't want to disturb you.
Dad, if you're worried, I'd wish you'd just say something. Helicopter parenting isn't really your thing.
You bent a fork in half.
Better than sticking it in the side of Elijah's neck.
He wasn't himself.
I don't care. Okay, I'm not ready to forgive him. Memory or not.
So it's just Elijah and nothing more.
All right. I'll keep saying this until you believe me. I'm okay. I promise. Look, I know that you think I made a mistake doing that spell, but I swear I thought it all out. And you know what? I'd do it again because for once, we're in the same room and the world's not ending.
You know, every day, I marvel at your strength and your grace. All of which certainly came from your mother.
I wish you were here.
So do I. More than you know.
We need to talk.
My daughter needs help. I intend to get it for her.
Clark, I am not the enemy. Okay, every time I look at Hope, I see a child of mine that I never got to raise. That's how I feel about her. That's how much I want to protect her. She came to me in so much pain. And I knew that she was going to take back that power with her without me. Okay, so I gambled that if she felt like we were on her side, maybe she would let us help her.
Well, you couldn't have been more wrong. No, Vincent, they'll have to come up with something.
I already did.
Hope's bracelet.
She took it off for good a few years ago. Said she didn't need it anymore, but now she does. Now this won't stop whatever the dark magic is doing to her, but it could lessen her suffering until we find a permanent solution.
I know you love her. I never doubted that. I just wish they were different. I did. Yeah, that's it. A voicemail. You're telling me my girlfriend's dead by voicemail, and you can't even return my calls.
It all happened so fast.
What happened? How did she die?
Car crash. Brakes went out. She died instantly. No pain, no suffering at all.
Yeah.
Is Hope all right?
She's coping.
Can I see her?
You know, now's really not a good time. I'm sorry, Declan.
How do breaks just fail? It doesn't happen anymore.
I don't know the details, okay? So you can see there was a storm.
So why was she out in it? Where was she going?
I really don't know.
And that doesn't bother you, that you don't have answers, because it's killing me that I don't know what happened.
Declan,
That I wasn't here to save her. That you had a funeral without me, so I couldn't say goodbye.
Something here, it's not right, Fred. It just isn't.
Party's over. Damn it. You and your crew are no longer welcome in New Orleans. Hardly for you to decide. You walk away from this city.
Yeah, well, I didn't. And you don't get to banish my friends from the courtroom.
Banishment is your term. Mine is law and order. Peace and harmony among the species because everyone stays where they belong. Those were your rules. Remember, don't compare yourself to me. I won't allow a bunch of dogs and their half-breed cousins.
You want to finish that sentence? Josh. This place could use a little more sunshine.
Couldn't agree more.
Enjoy the rest of your day, Your Highness. But when the sun goes down, we'll be in the quarter. And if we see any werewolves, we'll be taking matters into our own hands.
If you're here to loot, they already took the good stuff.
Right at this very moment, I'll take quantity over quality.
This bottom shelf might burn a hole in your stomach.
Try me. I have an excellent constitution.
Leveled by the storm, I assume.
Well, one might say that I leveled myself.
Dark days. Couldn't agree more.
Do tell.
That's not how this works. The man on your side of the bar does all the talking.
Please. You'd be doing me a kindness.
Perhaps hearing someone else's pain might ease my own. I lost someone. A woman.
How about you let me buy you a couple of drinks? You tell me all about it. I happen to know a thing or two. I'll bottle up the night.
It's Mardi Gras. Do they really think they could break our spirits that easily? After everything we've been through, the vampires can't scare us out of our own city. So grab a hammer, some nails, let's get this float on its right side up. We will rebuild, and we will march tonight, whether they like it or not. Let's go!
Hey, sorry to wait. How's Hope? Struggling. Ooh, Klaus is with her. How pissed is he? I'd say somewhere to the left of berating and to the right of plucking out hearts.
I assume you gotta get back to them
You still getting on a plane?
tomorrow. Yes.
Well, then I'm not going anywhere. If we only have one day, we're gonna make the best of it.
Okay.
Vampires and werewolves have hated each other since the dawn of time. Now, just because some lunatic decides that he wants to put that in writing, it doesn't make it anything new.
We're in the middle of Mardi Gras. This is sacred time.
And why do you think he's doing it right now? And if we show them attention, then we're only feeding the beast.
So what? We turn a blind eye?
No. We stay smart. I mean, witches were always used as the match that sets the whole bonfire ablaze. Now, if we stay out of it,